Hi there guys, my name is Stephanie Snyder, founder of Fit and Fancy Nation. I am a Beachbody coach, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about priorities, but also keeping your goals in check. So I am a mother of three. I'm a military spouse, so my husband's gone pretty frequently, and my kids are currently 9, 6, and a year and a half. So I definitely have my hands full. Um, I'm also working on a dissertation for my PhD, so I have a lot of things that I'm juggling. And as much as my goals are to build this Beachbody business to be a 6, 7 figure income, I really have to keep those goals in check if I want my priorities to be where they are. So I know as a coach that it's pretty easy to get frustrated when coaches quit, or you're not hitting certain sales goals, or you're not hitting rank goals or advancement goals. Whatever goals you're not hitting, it can be really frustrating during that time. But there's a couple things that I've come to realize just in this past week, being very open and honest with myself about it. So my priorities are, my health and fitness comes first, because if I'm not healthy and fit, then I can't be the best mom, wife, whatever else role I'm in. So my relationship with God is really important. That's number one. I'm number two. My husband's number three, and then my kids are four, and then everything else just falls after that. So those are my priorities. So sometimes, yeah, my dissertation gets pushed to the side, or my Beachbody work gets pushed to the side. But for me, I have to learn to either be content with very slow progress, or I have to rearrange my priorities. And with young kids and it being summertime, my priorities are not shifting right now. And so I do really have to be okay with slower progress. Yeah, I could certainly put the kids, in front of a TV, or in daycare or in camps all day, or give them to somebody else, and spend hours and hours and hours building my business. But that would take away from the priority and the blessing that I have to stay at home with my kids. And so that's something that my accountability partner and I have discussed this week, and we've really kind of set our goals to be part of our priority, but to also be okay with the slower progress because of where our priorities are. Now, this is not to say that there is anything wrong with people who are crushing it and are, building these businesses really, really fast. That's totally their prerogative. I have nothing wrong with that. For me, because my husband is gone so much, it's really important for me to be around my kids much more than somebody else, perhaps. And that's just because that's my priority. I'm not going to fuss at you for your priorities. Don't fuss at me for my priorities. But that also helps me say, okay, well, I didn't reach that goal, but the reason I didn't reach that goal is because I put my kids before that goal. So for me, that's really okay. I am coming to terms with it. I'm realizing that as much as I don't want to sacrifice something, I can only do so much in the day. So something's going to have to be sacrificed in order for either my kids to come first, or for some of my business goals to be hit. And so right now, just during the summer, I want to give you some some guidance, some encouragement to be okay if you're not hitting these phenomenal out of the park goals because you're home with your kids. It's really okay to be a mom and put that first before everything else, or before work, really, because you should really put yourself first before you put your kids first. But that's a whole nother video in and of itself. So I just want to again encourage you to take a look at your priorities, and then make sure your goals line up with those priorities. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to not hit something if your priorities are still in order. So I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. I hope this video helps a little bit, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Bye.